All right, we understand that the need for local content promotion cannot be overemphasized, and that is why today, right here at Muzon Center, Lagos, Nigeria, major stakeholders have gathered to actually bring to bear what local content should be. And this is the first of its kind. It is called Local Internet Content Forum, and this is courtesy Internet Exchange Point of Nigeria and Nigeria Internet Registration Association. We have other governmental agencies, MDAs are here, and we have the ISPs as well, gathered together in order to drive this nation to the right spot. This is Win TV 247, and we're doing this on YouTube. You're welcome on board. And we understand it's a revolution, and this is actually the long-awaited local content internet forum right here, Lagos, Nigeria. And we have the person spearheading publicity for Nigeria Internet Registration Association, Mr. Nweke. Sir, it's a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Sir, the ball has been set rolling, and we have respected Nigerians representing various organizations. What's your take on today's event?
Well, as you just mentioned, it has started. We thank God for that, and it's well attended. We are looking forward to more exciting sessions. Most of the sessions have already been packed with experts.
Yes, sir.
So we are looking forward to having an exciting moment with all the panelists and speakers as we go on.
Okay, so during the opening, we had some of the remarks we had. They said it is not a talk show. We must go home with something. What is the high point of this event?
High point of this event is that as long as we are playing in the Nigerian sector, there should be a local content coming from your own end. And by the time I bring my own and bring yours, and we put heads together in terms of collaboration, it becomes something tangible. That's the bottom line.
Sir, a quick one to the major sponsor of this unique event, MTN. What are you saying to them?
What else can we say to them than to give them kudos? It has always been like that. MTN has always been a trailblazer when it comes to things like this. So we really appreciate them, and we also urge them not to relent. There are a lot of other areas they can also tap into in terms of support. Okay. So that when we come here again next year, a lot of development in terms of what we may have galvanized from this meeting,
yes, sir,
will come to bear on next year's event and the years to come.
So I want to thank you very much for your time. We know you're quite busy. We'll leave you to do other things. Thank you.
Okay,
it is still the Ajib Recital Hall, Muzon Center, Lagos, Nigeria, and this is the maiden edition of Local Internet Content Forum. In 45 seconds, we shall be bringing in Mr. Mohammed Rudman, the CEO of Internet Exchange Point, to talk to us quickly. Sir, we don't want to actually hold you down when it is time for the event proper, but let's start from here.
Yeah.
You are a major player in this industry, and today major stakeholders are gathered to make sure local content gets to the final consumers.
Exactly.
Sir, quickly, share your expectations from this event.
Yeah, okay, I'm excited actually to see everybody here, majorly the key stakeholders, in trying to take a decision on the way forward for Nigeria in terms of local internet content. And to be honest with you, we hope that at the end of this program, there will be a kind of a paradigm shift from purely Nigerians becoming local internet consumers to local internet content creators. I think this is a wake-up call.
So I want to challenge you, because during the opening remarks, we had somebody say, this is not a talk show.
Exactly.
What is the high point of this unique event?
Because the right people in the industry that will be the decision makers in terms of moving content, local internet content, are here, and that's why we said it's not a talk show, because we want to take decisions.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sir, you have MTN as a major sponsor for this event. What are your words for this unique brand?
MTN is actually one of the leading brands in terms of local hosting, and that's why they are here. Their data services are fantastic. I think Nigerians should patronize them.
Sir, before you leave us, we're doing this on YouTube. Okay. What is your take on social media?
Social media in terms of Facebook and the rest, we should find a way to have such hubs in Nigeria, because right now a lot of people are in Facebook and contributing hugely, to content that is outside Nigeria. Facebook has about 1 billion people right now online, uploading almost 300 million pictures every single day, which should happen actually in Nigeria if we can have a local hub. Videos are also heavy. A lot of YouTube videos are constantly going online. In fact, the YouTube 1 hour of video YouTube uploaded online is like for one day YouTube video is like 1 year video that you can view within a year. So it's really huge. So the internet content is really increasing, and we hope that Nigerian entrepreneurs in the near future will have such platforms for people to share content across Nigeria using our own local infrastructure.
So I want to thank you very much.
Thank you very
much. We want
much.
to believe it's going to be an awesome experience. And still coming our way are stakeholders in NiRA. They are actually the ones setting standards. We have people, sir, please can you join us quickly? We have people here, major players in the industry. Sir, let's have you introduce yourself again.
My name is Salvation from Syscom Tech.
Sir, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
We know you function on the LOC, Local Organizing Committee of this
the
unique
LICF,
event. Sir, today you have stakeholders here and people are gathered. What are your expectations at the end of the day?
At the end of the day, we're actually looking at growing local internet content from Nigeria for Nigerians to the rest of the world, and we want to see more uploading from Nigerians. We also want to see that most of the content are hosted here in Nigeria. Syscom Tech, for one, has actually secured local hosting farms here. So we have some of our servers being domesticated. Okay, now these are offshoots from this program. Right before now, we were actually hosting abroad. Most of our servers have been managed, one in the US, the other in Canada, and just another backup somewhere in Turkey. All right. However, with this, we all know that we have to domesticate, and we have brought home some of our servers.
Sir, on the last note, we know that the young Nigerians following what you're doing today are the ones that will really set the standard when the time comes, because you're charting out the roadmap for them.
Yes.
Please, we still want you again, as we always do. Send some words to the young Nigerians on local content.
All right. First among this is be sure you're patriotic in whatever you do. Yes, money is important, like Folayan said during the event, that the registrars are making money. Yes, we are. However, the first thing is the patriotism, flying the Nigerian brand. Okay, it's our job to clear our name. It's our job to promote ourselves. It's our job to promote our country. .ng represents Nigeria. .ng represents our country on the web. So, first of all, look at patriotism. What you do well for your country will return back to you as goodwill and as profit. That's the first word I want to pass across.
Sir, I want to thank you very much.
Don't be afraid to launch out into entrepreneurship.
Sir, thank you very much. And this is it now. This is the first part of it on YouTube, and we shall be coming your way with more faces, major stakeholders for this event. We'll be right back.
I am Dr. Isaac Adeola Odeyemi, the chairman of the Board of Trustees of NiRA.
My name is Mrs. Mary Mma Uduma, the president of Nigeria Internet Registration Association, managers of .ng.
My name is Professor Adenike Oshofisong, the first female professor of computer science in Nigeria.
My name is Sunday Folayan, the vice president of the Nigerian Internet Registration Association, .ng.
This is the only unique domain name for Nigeria, .ng.
I'm proudly Nigerian, and I proudly associate with .ng.
It is your right.
Switch to .ng.
Switch to .ng.
Switch over to the .ng domain.
Nigerians, switch to .ng.
What are you waiting for? It is your own identity.
Switch to .ng.
One nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
Okay, we're doing this on the spot, and right here is actually the CEO of Nigeria Internet Registration Association, Mr. Okpe Oduson. Sir, on the spot, you're standing one of the finest brands in Nigeria, championing the cause for what internet looks like. Sir, quickly, the maiden edition of LICF. Tell us, what are your expectations, sir?
Well, basically, we want to make sure that Nigerians are familiar with the issues, which is strictly content, creating content locally, and making sure that those content actually reside in Nigeria, using our providers, local providers, using infrastructures that are existing in Nigeria. .ng, NIXP. In a nutshell, we need to have those content producers localize their content in Nigeria.
Sir, during the remarks, we had one of the speakers say it is not a talk show.
Yes.
It is not a talk show.
Yes.
What is the high point of this event?
The high point is that bringing the producers and the back-end providers together and let them start to put business plans together.
So we're standing right here at MTN Sports, one of the largest in Nigeria, and they are part of the whole process right here, supporting what we're doing today. What are your words for the brand, and what are you expecting come season 2 of this event?
What we expect, again, is to make sure that the producers, people that are producing the content, get the right platform to domesticate those content they are creating in Nigeria. And I'm glad that MTN is supporting this initiative, and I'm also glad that they have provided support in other areas, and they will continue to do that. But it's important that people that attend take away one major, if I can call it, step forward. Take a step forward. After they leave here, they should start. First of all, for you to have a content on the internet, you need to get a domain name.
Okay.
So when you leave this forum, go back to your desk, your offices, or wherever, and think about a domain name that you're going to use, and make sure that that domain is on .ng.
So we're going to take you on the press conference. You said, we know you're ready to go upstairs, but we want you to do this. You said the amount churned out as capital flight every year is too huge, that we need to domicile whatever we do here in Nigeria.
Yes.
Just a quick one. We're doing this on YouTube. What is your perception about it?
Well, I've been getting a lot of calls. I've gotten people from the press and even from people from the government for me to clarify exactly how I got that number. And I tell them it's very simple. Every year, we Nigerians collectively using .com, .net,
and
.org.
Yeah.
We have over 100,000 names in each of those domain extensions. Multiply those collectively and multiply it by 1,000 naira. That leaves this shore every day. I mean, every year.
Yeah.
So every year we're paying to renew these domains.
Yeah.
Every year you send us all that amount of money out of Nigerian economy. So our goal is to reverse that, and we begin to see that now. In the last 4 days that we've opened up .ng,
yes, sir.
we've got quite a number of responses from outside of Nigeria.
Wow.
So the money is coming in back. It's going, instead of flowing out, it's actually coming back.
Wow.
So with more and more people using the .ng platform, creating content. I haven't even talked about the content hosting.
Okay.
But just the domain name itself, that's what the capital flight is about.
Okay.
But when you now reverse that trend, you bring all that domain name back to Nigeria. It's going to create jobs, it's going to create more opportunities for our teeming young Nigerians that are interested in creating content.
So I want to leave you to go inside, and in case you're watching us from any part of the world, we're just setting the pace. It is the Maiden edition of Local Internet Content Forum here in Lagos, Nigeria. We are at the Ajib Recital Hall of Museum Center. It promises to be a wonderful atmosphere for the 2-day event in running. My name is Christopher Morris. I'll see you on the other side.
Queen TV 247. We cover the coverage globally from Africa to Asia, America, the Middle East, and Europe.
Okay, wherever you're watching us around the world, it's a wonderful atmosphere right here at Muson Center, Lagos, Nigeria. It is the maiden edition of local content promotion in Nigeria, courtesy IXPN, and of course, Nigeria Internet Registration Association. And starting with us are the premium sponsor for this unique event, and we want to interact with them and get feedback of why they trust in this particular project. Sir, let's meet you officially.
Yeah, my name is Tolu Idris. I'm the value sales specialist for MTN.
Okay, sir.
We actually driving initiatives, ICT initiatives for the MTN business within the Nigeria corporate SME segment market.
All right, sir. Madam, let's meet you.
Yeah, my name is Mokulola Balogun, Senior Manager Value Sales. As you can all see, our vision is to lead a bold new digital world to our customers, and this is why we are very well aligned. We have taught about this initiative. So what Internet Exchange is doing today is actually aligning, alignment of vision. So you can localize your content in Nigeria. We are pioneering this initiative in Nigeria. I mean, you are assured, your data is secured, and MTN is the way to go. Thank you.
Madam, you're not leaving us here, so we'll take it one more from you. But sir, let's hear from you. Sir, you rolled out a particular product, and we were thinking we would get much questions, but I want to believe we were sold. That's what it is.
Yes.
Quickly, what's the concept behind this?
Okay, the concept is this. Okay, based on what you heard, most of the speakers and the panel of mentioned today, the cost of infrastructure is actually a stumbling block between most business, most corporates, from actually acquiring most of the requirements that they need. So that means you were taking that CapEx cost of you. MTN has invested hugely in data center infrastructure, and now we're offering to corporates and SMEs the opportunity of eliminating those capex from your business. You don't need to buy diesel. You don't need to get a data center space anymore. Just pay a normal overhead rental fee that is affordable, and that way you can actually concentrate on your business. Don't bother about the infrastructure anymore. You want your application to be available to the whole world 24/7 without disruption. You want to manage the servers. You want to have antivirus running. You don't want issues of you managing the infrastructure itself or even the physical security, as it were. So we take that burden off you based on the huge investment we have made. So based on that economy of scale now, we are able to now offer those services. And what we've done is this. Over the past, say, 10 years, we've managed, right now, we have up to 2.7 petabytes of data we're managing. That's the biggest in Africa right now. So, and we have never had issue of any disaster of MTN database shutting down. So that means over the years, we've had the experience, we've built up that capacity and capability. So right now, we're offering the Nigerian corporates and SMEs at a very affordable rate, because we're partnering with IXPN on this. The initiative is our vision to make sure that every SME, every corporate out there, bring that content back home. The infrastructure is here, and you can pay rental fee that will not eat a hole in your pocket. So that's why everybody was excited about it.